The Admiral knows we have clear objectives with maximum authorities on the battlefield. The dumb, politically correct wars of the past were the opposite of what we're doing here. They had vague objectives with restrictive, minimalist rules of engagement. No more. Our authorities, his authorities, CENTCOM's authorities through the president and myself are maxed out. Our capabilities are overwhelming and gathering still, as are those of our Israeli partners. Our munitions are full up, and our will is ironclad, which means our timeline is ours and ours alone to control. As long as it takes to ensure the United States of America achieves these objectives, and as we flow more forces, and as we flow more capabilities, and as our munitions, as we're flying over the top, have even more devastating effects, we set the tempo, we set the timeline, led by the commander on the ground.
Ballistic missile attacks have decreased by 90% since day one. Drone attacks have decreased by 83% since day one. Having said this, we remain vigilant. Our strikes against the Iranian Navy have intensified. You may have heard the president say just a little while ago that we have sunk or destroyed 24 ships. That was true at the moment. We're now up over 30 ships. And in just the last few hours, we hit an Iranian drone carrier ship, roughly the size of a World War II aircraft carrier. And as we speak, it's on fire. The president gave us another task, to raise or level Iran's ballistic missile industrial base. So we're not just hitting what they have, we're destroying their ability to rebuild. And so as we transition to the next phase of this operation, we will systemically dismantle Iran's missile production capability for the future, and that's absolutely in progress.
Well, there's no expansion. Ultimately, I think the president's having a heck of a say in who runs Iran, given the ongoing operation we have. So there's no expansion in our objectives. We know exactly what we're trying to achieve.
I'd also just double down on the president's comments that he previously made to the people. Stay in your homes, keep things calm, stay out of the way. There's a lot of U.S. and Israeli capacity coming over. We're hitting a lot of targets. The best thing for them to do for right now is just to lay low.
Well, as the president stated, it was unfortunate that the Brits didn't, from day one, say, hey, go ahead and have access. But we got there. We got there, and that's now part of the way that we're operationalizing bomber runs. And that's part of when we say more to come, it's more fighter squadrons, it's more capabilities, it's more defensive capabilities, and it's more bomber pulses more frequently. The amount of firepower over Iran and over Tehran is about to surge dramatically. And part of it is that we're going to have even more basing. And it's not just the UK. We've had other friends step up, and we're grateful for that. I think Christy Noem did an excellent job over there securing our border and keeping us focused on threats. And President making a change. We all serve at the pleasure of the President. I'm sure Mark Wayne Mullen will do a fantastic job. He's been a friend of mine for a long time. But Christy did a great job setting us up for success. So I don't have any concerns about whether or not the homeland will be covered down on.
תעשה חיל האוויר ביצוע עד כה 2,500 תקיפות והטילו יותר מ-6,000 חימושים. בתוך 24 שעות טייסינו סללו את הדרך לטהרן. השמדנו כ-80% ממערכות ההגנה האווירית. השגנו עליונות אווירית כמעט מוחלטת בשמי איראן. התרלנו והשמדנו למעלה מ-60% ממשגרי הטילים הבליסטיים. הישג משמעותי ביותר המפחית את הפגיעה בעורף ומציל חיים רבים. מדובר במאמץ מתמשך. אולם, אני מדגיש, האיום טרם הוסר. כל טיל הוא קטלני ומהווה סכנה. לאחר השלמת שלב מהלומת הפתיחה המפתיעה, בו יצרנו עליונות האווירית ודיכאנו את מערך הטילים הבליסטיים, כעת אנו עוברים לשלב הבא במערכה, בו נגביר את הפגיעה ביסודות המשטר וביכולותיו הצבאיות. בידינו מהלכים מפתיעים נוספים שאין בכוונתי לחשוף. נרדוף את אויבינו, את כולם, ונשיגם. לא יהיו יותר משוואות. אנחנו נמשיך נפעל להגנה על ביטחון תושבי הצפון. נפעל ללא הרף להסרת האיום, ולא נרפה מהיעד של פירוק חיזבאללה מנשקו.